I'm in the studio, worked on my first song today, got the whole thing done, mastered, mixed, EQ'd, compressors, literally everything's sounding good, out of the phones, out of the car, I've already tested it. So song one's down, All Rise for the Judge is my EP. Yeah, first song's done, I'll give you a little listen of it and then give you some more updates on my next track. Cut off on auto filter plug-in, just to give it like sweeping effects and build up. Vocals before the drop. I just bought a small little vocal booth off of eBay, Amazon, one of them. So now hopefully I can have Zena or whoever I'm gonna be working with come round. This is my little setup here just to carry on with the EP over Easter. But yeah, KRKs, Mac, Focusrite 2i2, little launch key 25, some crappy guitars, and then yeah, it's vocal booth. So now we can get some vocals down without even being in college. So yeah. Right. It's 10:10 on the Sunday before I go back. I've been working on my EP cover for around 4-5 hours, bit by bit now. So I'll just show you what I've come up with so far. Right, the first song that I done, mixed and mastered, and was ready. I'm having second thoughts on it now because it doesn't really fit with the drop. Like the build up doesn't really work with the drop. So I've been trying to come up with ways to make it sound happier. Obviously, it was in minor, so I've tried to change it to major, and it's not really coming to plan still. So I'm going to have to work on that for a couple of days and see what I can come up with. But for the meantime, I'm just stuck with the drop on its own because I've deleted the other things I didn't want. Right, it's the 19th of April. Me and Frankie have decided to do a collaboration with her style of music. What is it?
Indie-tronica, so it's indie and electric.
And I've got some like housey ideas that I can put into it. So yeah, I'll keep you updated on our progression of the track. So yeah.
So I found you, you came out of nowhere. Wasn't looking for love, so I found you, you came out of nowhere. Straight up, it's
Friday the 4th of May. I've had a little setback. I've got an ear infection, so I can't really mix it to my best standards, but I'm trying my best, so I'll show you what I'm doing with Frankie's vocals now, which is I'm flexing them and I'm just sorting out the correct pitch and just moving everything so it sounds nice and more professional. So yeah. Right, I've turned on flex pitch there, and I've selected chromatic because some of Frankie's vocals have ended up like in the minor and some of them have been in a major. So we're just trying to sort everything out.
Wasn't looking for love till I found you, but you came out of nowhere.
It sounds better now.
No good, I thought
I've just put the pitch correction to like halfway, well 69%, just so it's still got the natural kind of vibrato to her voice.
Love was written in these pages.
There's Sam there.
I don't know if there is more if I can take this.
Yeah, just so she has natural vibrato and it's not too robotic, if you know what I mean. Now what I've done is I've doubled up the vocals and I've changed the pitch to give it like a male kind of backing vocal which will support it, and I've added some Space Designer reverb as well just to give it a nicer smooth effect. I'm now working on my 4th and final song. All of my songs are not in the same genre, like they're completely different, so I don't know how I'm gonna like release them, but anyway, it's a house techie kind of sort of the style I kind of go for with electronic production. I've used a lot of FM bass. I've done side chaining with compressors just because I've got a lot of subby frequencies in there and I need that kick to really punch out of the mix. So yeah, I'll give you a little listen and I'll show you some of the things I've done to create this track. I've also taken an a cappella from YouTube, so that's not mine, so what I've done is just change the pitch slightly so then I won't get done for like copyright and stuff like that. But I'll show you a couple things I've done like to make the FM bass, the sub bass, how I side chained and yeah. Just had to go grab some headphones to do this recording. Gonna do a take with some shakers on my new tune. That's Frankie, say hello, what you saying?
Go on.
So yeah, I'll do a little clip of me doing the recording and yeah. As Frankie said she's got nothing to do, she's going to kindly add some claps in for me. So yeah, we'll get a little clip of this. Making my video super long, so I'm going to quickly do this as quick as possible. Quickly, very quickly. Right, I've got a loop from Logic that I'm using for my kick and snare, obviously, because I can't be bothered to program my own drums at the minute because they're not sharp enough, whereas I really do like loops only for drums. So I've got this beat, got a little bit of percussion in there as well, and I've used the EFM1 to create my own kind of FM housey bass. My reference is Shadow Child 23, and he uses like an FM bass and it's got a kind of whistle to it, so I kind of try to replicate that, but it doesn't sound good at the minute. But then I added a compressor to it and I side chained it with the audio file, which was the drum beat basically. And what happens is, well, when you play this on its own, actually it won't play because it's still side chained. When you play it on its own without the compressor, it sounds like this. And then when you add the compressor and the side chain, it gives it a kind of wobbly wah kind of effect, which will sound like this. That just gives you more like movement throughout the whole track. So yeah, there is a gap of the vocals for like after the build up. There's a gap for vocals just before the drop, I've added like a sine riser. So I've got white noise risers and a sine riser. And what this does, it just fills it up a little bit, so it will end up sounding like this. Just a really sharp kind of
For a lot of people, drugs work.
Now in the classroom, getting as much research done as possible, which is pretty long, but I've got to do it. So yeah. Right, it is the 4th of June. Wait a minute. I'm doing some written work. I haven't been up to date with my vlog at the minute because I've been doing so much writing, trying to keep that up to date at the same time. But me and Frankie finished our indie pop song and our garage song last Friday, just to put that in the video. I can also put this in my log as well. Yeah, we finished both our songs last Friday. All my songs are mixed. I've done my logo. I've created my YouTube channel. I've created my SoundCloud channel. I've got the logo up there. It's all ready to put the songs up there now, so everything's done, and I'm pretty proud of myself. So yeah, I'm now done. Doing my evaluation. Yeah, that's the end of it pretty much. Sweet.